Excuse me, wait a minute. We are press, okay? We are media. كانوا للنفس يعني مو للجمال. Yeah?
Show the camera. We need to show the camera.
I need to show the camera. Yeah. It's the night of the election. Tomorrow is the big day. One of the most important days in the history of Iraq, and I can understand why the Americans are so worried. I am most scared on this trip, but I'm also coming to very close to the end of it. So let's hope it's gonna go well. This year has been a particularly hard year for my people, the Kurds. 2 weeks ago, I returned from my adopted home of Britain to Kirkuk, where I was born, to witness the Iraq general elections. I was there to see how my people, the Kurds, would vote. But I was also there to do my own poll. I took a ballot box with the intention of asking all the different ethnic groups in Kirkuk whether they wanted Iraq to remain as one country or if they wanted an Iraq divided into three: the Shiites in the south, the Sunnis in the center, and the Kurds to the north.
And the blue for the Kurds.
For me, I want Iraq divided into three and an independent Kurdistan. But I also believe in the principles of democracy, and so wanted to see what a poll would reveal.
He's wanting to share, really, I think, with the outside world, the real life there, basically.
I'm worried that my vote is contributing to the formation of a government which will lead the country to a devastating civil war.
I am in Turkey and I am traveling towards the border with Iraq. I'm traveling by night because I feel safer that way. This is the part of the journey I most dislike, mainly because I have to go across a border within my own country. Hopefully the day will come when I can fly direct from Europe, from London to Kurdistan. My nephew Chalak picked me up at the border. Well, here we are again. Chalak with his pistol. I can't believe it because first I came here in January and he had a pistol and I was already thinking this is too much to go around with a pistol on you, and now I have an army around me. Kirkuk to me seemed a city under siege. Every day the roads are blocked to allow the American forces and the city officials to travel within the city. It's a hard place to find one's feet. To do so, I thought I would meet the mayor of Kirkuk, Mustafa Abdul Rahman.
كركوك أجر هر سركوتنا كركوك هذا وعناه سركوتنا بوهم العراق أجاو لكردوس معنا أجاي بوهم العراق كمان العراق الديمقراط دابن زين خلشي زور هي دش بور الجميع يا سيستم عراقي تازة كبروا بيشو بجي كاركدن شو قصة بلام أشكريه.
The mayor encouraged me, despite my hesitation as a Kurd, to vote in Iraq's general election. In turn, he was happy to vote in my personal poll. I wondered if he would vote for a federal Iraq or a divided one. I am on my way to visit Sheikh Wasfi al-Asi al-Ubaidi. He is one of the leaders of the Sunni Arabs who boycotted the election in January 2005.
الانتخابات القادمة يوم 15 احنا ما نعتبرها انتخابات من اجل الحصول على مقاعد، نعتبرها معركة، لانه احنا نعتقد انه الفيدرالية هي الخطوة الاولى على طريق تقسيم العراق، وماكو عراقي شريف ما يؤمن بهذه الحقيقة انه الان العراق فاقد السيادة وهو بلد محتل من قبل امريكا وبريطانيا.
The Sheikh clearly would not vote for either a federal Iraq nor a divided one. He reflects the majority of the Sunnis in Iraq. They want a return to the old order that existed under Saddam, where they were privileged with power. I quickly realized that in order to conduct my poll on the actual general election day, I would have to travel to the home districts of each ethnic group. To do this, I had to ask the Americans for a special badge that granted me permission to travel. What do I risk if I drive without a badge?
You risk a lot, my friend.
Which is?
Well, you risk arrest.
Yeah.
You risk getting shot. You risk
you risk a lot without the badge. Do not do that. If my mother showed up right now and she wanted a badge, if she's not on that list, I could not give my mother a badge. And I would not give my mother a badge.
Despite the real air of tension in the city and armed patrols everywhere, the Kurds could not hide their enthusiasm and passion for this evidence of democracy in action without Saddam. This is hopeful. People are dancing in the street. I am going to join them because I want to celebrate this happy moment. Today, there will be a big change in the history of Iraq because the people of Iraq are given a chance to go out and vote in a democratic process for the precious 275 seats of the Iraqi parliament. I also found great enthusiasm amongst them towards my personal poll. As I traveled across the city, I realized this election was sadly not being fought on political grounds, but rather on age-old ethnic and sectarian divisions. As the day of election came to a close, I realized I had to make a choice. I have to make up my mind now because I need to decide whether I'm going to vote or not. Every member of my family, everyone I talked to on the road said, go and vote, because this is just one more step towards peace, or what they call towards an independent southern Kurdistan. For many years, I have never had a chance to vote in this country, and now, in 1 year, this is the third time. But what of the results of my poll? 1,200 people from all over Kirkuk voted. Although the Kurds overwhelmingly vote for the division of Iraq, the majority favored maintaining Iraq as a single state. Well, it is a defeat for me, but at the end of the day, this is democracy, and I will fully accept my defeat. For me, the true solution for peace in Iraq is not dependent on foreign troops with guns, but more on a division of Iraq. We have to recognize that Iraq cannot survive as a single country with all its deep-rooted ethnic hatred. Iraq must divide or fall.